welcome back to Oblivious Maximus. I'm one of your hosts, Ben Searle. Joining me as always is...
Aaron, me. I'm here.
How are you today, mate?
Fine.
We had an incident.
Well, first off, Tom Sweetman's here with us.
Hey, Tom Sweetman. How are you?
Thanks for having me.
Everyone in this room has seen Oasis in the last 48 hours.
Some of us more than others.
Two people more than me. Because I had a back spasm when I was trying to go to the bar and I had to leave early. But I'm going again, so I'll get to see Wonderwall.
Double back spasm.
Go late next time.
Yeah, I'll go halfway through the show.
Yeah.
I did hear, I think when I was outside trying to figure out getting an Uber, was when they must have been just about to finish the main set.
The fake ending.
Yeah. But people were leaving. Like I was saying to Ben in the car before, there was people leaving who hadn't seen Wonderwall. Like, what do you think's going to happen?
Oh, they've played all the hits already. Good to go.
These are non-rockers, not understanding the theatrics.
Yeah.
They're obviously white people or not white people who had never been to a wedding before.
Yeah.
It's the most white-coded stuff.
Oh, yeah. So a lot of white people. Probably white person Christmas yesterday in Docklands.
The chant for who's from England. I was like, we're trying to forget about that over here. We're actually trying to get rid of that.
Pick your crowd, fellas.
Yeah. So welcome to the pod, Tom.
Thank you for having me.
So other than being here we didn't just bring you on to talk about Oasis.
We can go 2 hours. No problem.
But they're obviously a big band for you.
Yes.
The big band.
The big band, yeah.
So when this went on sale, was it just like Melbourne straight away?
Well, it's funny because you know how you had to do the pre-book thing? You had to register to get even on. I didn't get it.
Oh, right.
I registered with 4 different email accounts. Didn't get one. So I was like, all right, well, we'll try general release. Can't be that bad. Logged on general release, got on. There's only 10,000 people in front of you.
Good.
Still in with a chance. Just didn't happen for me. And I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
I saw them in 2005.
Okay.
So I was like, whatever. But then some friends of ours, Claire and Amy, got tickets to the Manchester show.
Yeah.
And they also got tickets to Melbourne. And they were, lovely enough to be like, look, we don't feel right going to this show if you can't go. So you can have our tickets.
Wow.
That is very nice.
That's
so
lovely.
Amy, Claire, thank you so much.
Yeah, wow.
We found yesterday, well, I went yesterday through the graces of our friend Robin, who had a spare ticket, but and then Matt went through the North Melbourne Football Club, basically, and Stella got one off another mate.
But I got one from a guy that my mate cuts some dude's hair, and he sold me his ticket. So, I was saying, I was like, I don't think I'm even going to bother with Tixel anymore.
Yeah.
It's
just if enough people know that you're into music,
you can find your way in.
Yeah.
But it was one of those things where I think talking with Robin and a couple of the crew that were there yesterday, it sounds like a lot of people who did get through and got on just bought 4 tickets.
Oh, yeah.
Because they were like, fuck, I'll be able to give it to somebody. And then they all had too many tickets. But see, this is the problem. People should only be buying tickets themselves.
Well,
I didn't get a ticket.
Yeah. This is how, it's poor people like Tom Sweetman. But it's happening, I think, a fair bit now because the demand, when Laneway went on sale, I got a text from my ex-girlfriend saying, do you know anyone that wants 2 tickets? I'm like, figure this out with whoever you're seeing now. Don't get me involved in the ticket thing. But it was just I guess people are so panicked that they're going to miss out. They're like, I just bought too many.
Sadly, that hasn't impacted the hardcore community, but we'll get there. I'm sure.
We'll get there.
I'm sure Speed probably gets that.
Yeah. It's been very funny though, because I think, you would know as well, but they're, coming back out of COVID with the big bubble of shows selling out on pre-sales was the coolest thing in the world for 1 year. And then now it's just completely back to normal for me, at least, where it's just we'll buy tickets on the door.
That's fine.
Great.
It's so funny as well, especially bands coming over to Perth.
Yeah.
Show isn't selling too great. So don't worry about it.
Yeah. Well, it was really funny. Like even the Iron Lung show there, that week of was like selling well, but like not sold out. And the Iron Lung guys knew it would be a good show, but I think even they were like, "Oh, it's not going to sell out." And then I was like, "It will definitely be fine," because I've played multiple shows there recently that have sold out, not with you guys and us and blah 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 blah, and. Then that show was a classic on the night of like every other friend of ours from Perth being like, "Hey, it says it's sold out," and I was like, and then the best thing was just giving. I think I told Ben our door spots, and then some of them didn't come, and then Jackson just had the piece of paper, and he was just running around the venue like asking people if people were coming or not and replacing them with other people. But that was also one of the weirdest interactions I've had at a venue where the venue were demanding you did it online. They didn't want to do any door sales.
True. I've never had to deal with it. So
yeah, it was so weird. It was like Reese, who used to be in Extortion for a long time, Reese texted me and he was like, "They won't let me in because I can't buy a ticket online. They're saying buy them online, but if you go to the ticket link, it says
sold out.
It's sold out." Yeah. And he was like, "But it's definitely not sold out because they're telling people at the door to buy them online." And then I was just like, "I'll just get you in. Hold on a second." And I like went out and he came in and he was just like, "I wrote half the fucking songs you're about to play and I couldn't even get in."
What if you imagine trying to tell that to the door?
Yeah.
No, you don't understand. I wrote these songs.
Sure you did, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty funny. But anyway, so here in Melbourne for Oasis, but the chain coming back soon.
Yes, next month.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. It's November now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very exciting.
Yeah, very exciting. Big show.
How was, obviously the record came out this year. How has shit been since the record came out?
Yeah, unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal.
The shows in Perth seem like they've just been going crazy.
Yeah, there's always some sort of gimmick we're running. If shows aren't selling out, what can you do? Throw a gimmick, throw two drummers at it. But two drummers is sick. It's like Jackson's wanted to do that for years, and he's finally had all these opportunities to do it.
Yeah.
The I Exist route. Throw as many people on stage as you can.
Yeah, when you need we want to make it visually interesting as well as audibly interesting.
Yeah. But I think the two drummers is something that you kind of like, oh yeah, and then you're in the room, you're like, this is the sickest thing I've ever seen. This is so cool. Like, there's something magical about it.
I'm not musically talented at all. So
Same.
Two people playing the drums at the same time. I mean, I get blown away when I see Jake and Jared tuning their guitar. How are they doing that?
So was the first two drummers that show that Agla did? Was that the first time, or had you done it before then?
I think that might have been the first one.
Yeah. Because I mean, I remember because you guys played right before us.
It was Liberation Festival.
Yeah. And it was awesome for us because we were setting up on the stage.
Yeah.
So we could see over everybody because you guys were playing on the floor. Yeah. It was kind of hard to see when you're on the floor, but then I think like even you
well, I rocked up while you were as you started playing, because I'd done this comedy show.
Yeah.
And then I saw you setting up on stage. So I just walked into the venue straight onto the stage that you're on. I'm like, oh, I got a perfect view from here.
And we were all just kind of like plugging in leads and watching you guys from the stage.
It's such a good setup though.
It's awesome. Yeah. Like, it's such a cool, like, I don't know. It's like, and everyone just turn this way because that's happening.
How
that band finishes.
The venue seemed to really chill about all of that too.
Yeah,
It was very fun at that Iron Lung show. Though it was I think the first time I've ever been to Perth in my life, and it was raining the entire time we were there.
So they had a show there. I think it was a band called GT.
Yeah,
and the show that flooded.
Yeah,
I wasn't at that show, but I heard all about it.
Well, when we got there, I went to go put my gear back there because that's the gear area, and I walked around the corner, and there was just a sopping wet piece of paper stuck to a bar stool, and it just said closed flood, and there was just water just running out, and I was like, surely that's going to impact the rest of the room at some point, and then they're like, no, they've cordoned it off somehow, but it's just flooding in there.
It's purely the most important part. Where it's flooded. Any of your gear.
Yeah. So yeah, that wasn't functional for that. I mean, that venue as well. I don't know if I'm sure I've talked about it on here now, but I I didn't realize that it was a venue from a zillion years ago, and it's just turned around and become kind of a better venue now.
Yeah. So there's used to be like a front room as well.
Yeah.
It's called the Den, and it had this crazy high stage, and it was just really set up really weird.
Yeah.
But I remember Blackout played there with Backtrack back in the day, and I'm pretty sure it might have been Maud's, like jumped off the monitor.
Great.
With no clothes on.
Most stoned I've ever been was in that room.
Really?
Yep. I fully grained out in that room.
Was this the Spice Day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the legal weed. The legal weed. And I just remember Sam from ARGGH was underneath a pool table, like lying down underneath the pool table, and Drowning Horse were playing. And it was like the worst possible thing for us to experience. And then
reading out, and that's the soundtrack.
Oh God.
Christ.
And
you're like, the Super Trooper should be on.
yeah, exactly. Get YouTube up. And then we had to play, but it was very funny because it was like, someone had to like kind of like poke Sam under the pool table and be like, "Get up, man. We have to play guitar now." And he was like, "Oh,
I'll do it."
But yeah, I mean, shows were great.
Yeah.
At least the show was fun.
Yeah, it's a
despite us
good
being
venue.
fucked
It's
up.
a good spot.
Yeah. So you haven't been to Melbourne though?
No, not yet.
For the record.
No, not yet.
Yeah. So this will be great.
What's you guys are off Melbourne? What's going on?
We like to pick a certain state just to have beef with. For ages, it was Adelaide. If you check the comments, there was
You and everyone else.
clear and obvious beef with Adelaide, but we went to Adelaide a couple of months back. I got no beef with Adelaide. They're lovely there.
Beef resolved.
Beef resolved.
Beef squashed.
Yeah.
We're all homies. I don't know. Probably just long run and beef with the Gold Coast now.
That's fine.
Sound off in the comments, probably.
Yeah, tune in and let us know what your thoughts are on that. But I mean, obviously, for every band from Perth, coming here is like to this side of the country is a relatively challenging exercise.
Yeah.
I assume particularly challenging when you also have children.
Yeah. Yeah. I have to say yes because my wife will listen. But no, she's the reason why I can come out. So I'm appreciative to Val for everything she lets me do.
But like, I guess the thing right now has been that it just seems to me that every time, we talked about it a lot when we did that chat about Perth after we went there, and I feel like I've given it a lot of gas up on the pod, but it's valid.
Hey, people in Perth love hearing Perth on the pod.
Hey,
All right.
let's go. Thanks,
Maybe we'll
everyone.
move the pod to Perth. It'll be the Austin sort of setup.
That's it.
But I just feel like every time I've been since COVID, I suppose, like it's just been amazing. Like I've not had, not that any time I ever went there, honestly, back in the day was ever not good really, but I feel like it's just it feels so much to me now like what it used to feel like when I first went there, and like what Canberra did when I was a kid. And to be honest, Canberra's like that now too, where all the bands play together, but they all sound different and they're all weird. They're not like normal bands from somewhere else. Like they've all got their own weird thing, and it just makes it so much more engaging when you go there to be a part of it,
Yeah, it's because you're always going to get something different.
Yeah.
Even if it's not like certain music styles on your thing.
Yeah.
You're going to be exposed to it.
Yeah.
I think it's good, especially like, you got all these people talking about gatekeeping and, these tourists. And like, I think Perth is a great, place to be for that, because let's say you're coming into the scene because you've seen Tsunami, you've seen some of these bigger bands, but then you're going to be exposed to, you might see a band like Tsunami, but you'll see someone like No Future, you'll see Iron Eater, Jailed, you'll see all this like, I guess what we call 208 bands, or punk-infused stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I never used to listen to that stuff myself, but now I can, I love that stuff just as much as I love your straight up hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it feels like it's sometimes I feel me personally, it's a little difficult here because it's like, well, this shows that and this shows that, and you got to make a choice.
Yeah.
There's a line in the sand.
Yeah. Whereas I was like, I had so much fun watching the shows over in Perth, and like because it was such a mix. And I mean, it does happen here. Not to say it doesn't happen at all, but I guess it's just the volume of bands maybe that it can be like that, but you sort of don't want it to get to this point where it's like, well, then there's like multiple hardcore shows on the same night that are the same thing, and you're like, fuck, it's really splitting hairs here.
Yeah, which you can get to here, and I mean it's fine. Like I think everyone always survives out of it. Like it's never fucked. But like,
I mean, it's probably a good problem to have if you've got so many bands.
Yeah, I mean, like I even know like, and I think there's also just the thing here too where like people play in different kinds of bands as well. Like so, I would say the times here now where there are like clashes, but not really a clash, is like friends broadly will play different shows on the same night and stuff like, but it doesn't seem like any of them are negatively impacted by it, to be honest. Like it's not like everyone's going to one thing and no one's going to another, but
Hunter's choice.
Yeah. But I mean, again, I just think like the positive that comes out of it in places like Perth and in Canberra and stuff is that it then fuels people doing different stuff because they're seeing things that they wouldn't otherwise see.
100%.
Like
yeah, definitely. Like, and you like, I always like talking about Reckless Release. Seb and Bella, young guys and girl. Their first band, Hysteria.
Yeah.
Which, you know, there was a shining light. There was no younger bands. They started up, coming to shows, and now it's like they're kind of torchbearers for that next generation.
Yeah, yeah.
Seb and Bella are both in Iron Eater now.
Yeah.
Don't know if you've listened to it.
I have.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, yeah.
Like we joked in the chain, like whatever band Seb does after Hysteria is going to blow everyone away.
Yeah, yeah.
It has. It's unreal. And I think they've got a new band starting soon as well.
Yeah.
Just everyone starting new bands.
Well, and I mean, that's the thing too. And even like, I guess the same counterpart for me with that is like the Thantu guys that are now they're starting other bands too. And it's like, that's what you need to do to keep rolling it along. But I mean, like, just, you know, like the shows that they're doing in Canberra now where they're like, you know, Aglo was there playing this metal thing the other week, and they had like a weekend thing of shows planned. And, you know, they did one show at a nightclub at nighttime, went great. Next day, they were like community center hall vibe show, and it just went berserk as well.
Yeah.
And we saw Caleb at this collectibles store during that day.
Of course he did.
And he was like, they're going to make us have a decibel meter. And we got to like track the decibels at the show. And then he was like, I think it's set at like 80 or 100, which is like, this is 100 dB. Like that's and I was like, what are the rules with the dB meter? And he was like, I don't know. We just have to keep a track of it. And I was like, is it going to report back to someone?
Just make that shit up.
Yeah, exactly. But
there's things on the fritz.
Yeah.
Batteries didn't put them in.
Obviously it went off fine, but like it is, I mean, even that the concept of those shows coming back, because they were gone for ages too. Like shows like that didn't happen for years. And, you know, it's been good seeing them sort of come back around again, because
we've always been lucky with Perth because we had 208.
Yeah.
But it hasn't been a thing for a while. There's been a bit of a void there, but for ages we were just so lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just always a good show.
Yeah, yeah.
Incredible environment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of like the true honors of my like musical career is being an Extortion and playing 208. Like it's like that's probably something I'll never need to like I could never, one of the tops, I would say. But yeah, just being in that under that shitty stairwell.
Yeah. My favorite show ever from 208 was Glue.
Yeah.
I've never seen that many people. The band looked legitimately scared. Everyone's just rushing forward, like yelling in their face.
Yeah, yeah.
This is Perth. This is the most isolated place in the city. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, yeah.
No wonder you're so isolated. No one wants to come with you, absolute freaks.
Real wake and fright vibe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Sort of quarantine.
So on top of being on top of doing the chain, you're also doing the artwork for every Australian hardcore band that exists right now. How did you get into that? like community of doing the art for people?
Probably Nick, Miles Away, or like the Miles Away guys. So I used to work for a software company. Nick used to work for them as well.
Yeah.
And I think I'd been there for about 6 months, and Miles Away always had their end of year show.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, do you want to do the flyer? And I was like, yep. And so I did that flyer. Then I started doing some merch for them, for the others. You know how hardcore works. It just
it just spread.
Yeah. How do you guys know each other? We all went to hardcore together.
Yeah. Oh, we had
that joke got a run last time. English people are like, you guys with tattoos know each other.
My brother, how long you got?
Yeah.
There's this alt scene.
Yeah. You heard guitar music, but more extreme.
Yeah.
So how, and like, I mean, obviously you have a day job as well.
Yeah. Yep.
But you are doing quite a lot of this stuff now.
Do a lot of it, yeah.
And like, is it still feeling good doing it all?
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Because it's at the point now where it's like, it's another Sweetman classic.
Yes. I wondered if people like looking outwards, if people are like, oh, here we go. Another record, new artwork by Thomas Sweetman. I'm like,
I think it's like one of like it's a kind of a nice, like I think your stuff is like I don't, it's like that's sick, and you're like, oh, Tom did that, and you're like, of course. Like it's not like instantly like that's a Tom Sweetman thing. I think
that's
like
cool.
In a good way. Like it's like that's a sick thing. It's fucking Sweetman again. I've been punked.
Well, the best was at that obliteration fest when the merch was up, and it was just like a Sweetman art gallery. It was just every design on the wall.
It feels so weird sometimes. Like I don't. I've got a bit of a complex about it lately because I'm like, there should be other people doing this. There should be more.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, oh, I had to earn my chops.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I met this young guy, Tristan. I think he plays in Mind Race. I was chatting to him the other day. He's been doing some flyers and stuff.
Yeah.
There's other people going around doing some stuff, which is really cool.
I feel like it happens in like a bit of everything, like, you know, like photo stuff or video stuff. And it's like, you know, obviously there's like bigger people doing that at the moment. And then you'll see like some young bands got their mate doing stuff for it. And it's like, I think that's just the kind of way it works in a way.
Exactly,
and they're like, I think a lot of times you're like, you know, photo wise, like Ash Ludkin is like a new guy that's taking a lot of photos and stuff around. And it's just got his own style. Yeah. And then people get to see that and you're like, okay, sick. Like then other people will start to use it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that was the thing a zillion years ago with Paddy. Like it was just like he did everything for all of us and all of our friends, and then he started doing everything for everyone. Yeah. You know, like, and then it was like, you know, well, I mean, we've talked about it here before, but like, you know, he got nominated for a Grammy, and I used to sit over his shoulder and be like, "Move the weed leaf. I need more of the weed leaf on the t-shirt."
Technically, you're the reason why.
I influenced the Grammy. I'm claiming that.
He'll never forget you.
No. Yeah. He won't. I won't let him.
I think it's like hardcore stuff. We're almost like so spoilt for the amount of people that are good at this stuff as well.
100%.
I like going into comedy stuff. Like, you know, years ago when I started, I was like, everything's so fucking lame. Like the flyers and everything is just whack as hell.
Yeah.
And in a way, it's good because you're like, the bad shows just have bad artwork. That Canva's kind of stopped that a little bit, but now you can see a Canva a mile away. But I think a lot of people like this year had really good art for my poster, and people are like, how'd you do that? I was like, yeah, the guy did it, won a like almost got nominated for a Grammy. Like I'm just on the piggybacking on the shoulders of that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it's always been that way. Like my day job is working in streetwear. And you can see, like, because I do straddle both worlds. Yeah. I can see, oh, okay, that's just that. That's just that. Streetwear has nothing original. They just take from different scenes, especially punk and hardcore.
Yeah.
Because it has its own vernacular. If you're not a tough looking cool guy covered in tattoos, you can wear a tough looking t-shirt and try and, you know, get that similar sort of vibe.
It's pretty interesting with like how that has kind of jacked so much of this culture's stuff
100%. It's something I feel very odd about.
Yeah.
Because, people do come to me for hardcore, but they also come to me for streetwear, but they want the hardcore stuff in their streetwear stuff.
Yeah, right.
Like, there's a lot of times where, I'll skirt around it. I'll give them something of that ilk.
Yeah.
Without going, no, this is a direct, version of this or direct version of that. Like,
yeah.
I'll type out sans serif font, put spikes on it and go, there you go. Look at that. That's metal.
I was talking the other day at work how we had, this very corporate sort of stuff, but we had a graphic designer that we'd used for the annual report for our work. And it was for my, my belief was that it was quite expensive what we were being charged for the work that we were receiving. And I was like, again, just applying the thought of like, I've had t-shirts done that people have quite literally drawn and are amazing artists for less than this.
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
So if this is what you can get, I know I can find us better than this.
But is that the other way though?
Yeah.
Of people
Not value.
Undervalued.
That's obviously rife as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think Rowan from Extortion is the classic example of a person who undervalued his stuff for so long, and then I think now he's sorted it out. But like,
that's good to hear.
I'm sure he won't care me saying this, but I remember like years ago him doing something for ARGGH. Then I think Patty said to him like, "You got to charge more than that, man."
Yeah.
But I think the other thing too for him is like he just loves doing it so much that he's like he wants to. If it's a cool idea, he's down.
Yeah.
And recently I got him to draw this tote bag thing for Aglo, which I was like, "Can you draw me a planet imploding?" And he was like, "Yes." And then sent me back the file he sent me was like this big.
Yeah.
It was the entire. I could zoom so far in, and he was like, and there was like so many little dots and shit, and I was like,
"It's insane.
How the fuck do you have like?" And he was just like, I just got so psyched to draw a planet imploding, and he was just like,
that rules.
Yeah,
I don't think he realizes how much of an impact he has had as well.
Yeah,
because like I talk to people, from different circles outside of hardcore, and they'll see me in an Extortion shirt, and they're like, "Where did you get that? What is that? That absolutely rules.
Yeah,
what is this about?" I'm like, "Yeah,
you won't know." You won't get
the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly like, right.
But I think the other thing too is, obviously he's aware because he's, it's his doing. Yeah. But I think there's also something to be said too when bands can create, like obviously Speed is a very good example of like creating like a brand identity as well as
not just merch.
Not just merch.
Transcends.
Yeah. And I think that was the big thing with Extortion is that like the logo became what it is, and then the box thing became its thing, and then
his art,
yeah. And so it was like he just mashed these three things together that then were like the perfect culmination.
That's like because I teach graphic design at uni as well, and that's like in terms of identity and branding and all that kind of thing.
Yeah,
that's exactly what a brand is.
Yeah.
In terms of the visual components, anyway. So you've got your art direction, you've got your logo. You've got your presentation of it all. That's the brand. It's just done a different way.
How do you feel doing that for the chain then? Like, because obviously you do all your own stuff.
Yeah.
But like, how have you found that? Like, obviously you guys have, you've done some sick stuff with like the soccer jerseys and the scarves and things like that. Was that just something you were keen to do, or was it
like we chat about everything? Like I've never just jumped in and gone,
"This is what we're doing." Yeah.
We'll always talk about it. Like the soccer jersey and the like scarf and that kind of thing, because I do have some connections. It's a little bit easier. But in terms of overall graphic direction, like we all spitball ideas.
Cool.
Jackson will make like a little mood board.
Yeah.
He's always good at hitting us up with ideas. Jared's usually the determining factor. Go thumbs up this one or thumbs up that one. Or, let's rock and roll. Okay. But yeah, it's very collaborative.
Sick.
It's cool. Yeah.
And at this point, what's like kind of your favorite shit to be doing? Like, is it the illustrated type stuff, or like where are you at with stuff now?
I still just love doing t-shirts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like whatever it is, like I don't just different stuff. Like whenever you hit me up, I know I'm gonna be like, yeah, let's go.
Well, I mean, I think the best back and forth we ever had was the Into the Maze record, and I think the text message I sent you was like 3 lines. So I was like, pyramid, Borg shit, circle, and then I went to bed and I woke up and you'd sent me, and you were like, I think you were like, oh, the kids were up all night, so I just did this.
Started drawing it out,
and then that was, I think there was like one change of some color. But it was exactly your first crack was
bang on.
That's it.
Yeah. I just like doing weird shit, like anything with Reapers and skulls. Obviously.
The classic stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It looks gnarly.
In terms of trying to teach that stuff, how did that come about for you?
It was weird. Like, so my old tutor, Lee from Curtin, he taught me, he's still teaching now. Hit me up. There's one of the courses that I teach is hilarious for me is teaching students how to screen print.
Oh, right.
So it's like I take the first 6-7 weeks where I show students how to start a streetwear brand essentially.
Okay.
So they have to do the logo. They've got to do all the like everything, do the designs. Then after that, they go into the like fashion side of things and actually screen print it.
Yeah, great.
And he just got me on to do that.
Yeah, right.
This is what you do for a living. You should teach this. And since then, I've just been teaching some intro level graphic design, like into some beginning stuff, how to go about it, and then exit level stuff. So one of the units I do is getting students ready for industry.
Yeah, right.
Their portfolio. I don't actually know how I got into it. I guess it was Lee hit me up, asked me to do that unit, and then it's kind of out a bit, but it's very rewarding.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
And does that feel a bit like something you ever thought you'd end up doing? Or
never.
Yeah.
No, I was pretty content where I was, and then I got offered this, and I was like, oh yeah, sounds pretty fun. Went and did it, and it's like really rewarding. You get to like chat shit with young guys, and I've had a couple of guys who are into hardcore, which is always nice. Like, do this. Have a listen to this. But it's funny as well because I think one of my classes last semester just finished up, and it wasn't a huge class, and I was like, oh, how was your weekend? Blah blah. Like, did this, whatever. Smashed with uni work. I'm like, oh, what did you do? I was like, oh, my band played a show, blah blah. They're like, what? You're playing a band? I was like, oh,
here we go.
Yeah, here we go. They're like, what kind of band? I'm like, don't worry. Eventually, they're like, what do they call the chain? They bring it up on Instagram, like in class. I'm like, that's not you. I'm like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah. I have fully just given up on that now because I mean I'm at the point now where it's like it takes up so much of my life that I feel bad being like lying to my like coworkers and my boss and stuff. I'm just like, I gotta go away and play a show, and they're like, oh, and like most of the time the reaction is that's so cool, which is good. I mean, I've definitely worked at places where my boss has like brought up a music video and put it on in a fucking meeting, but thankfully that's kind of stopped.
Here's Aaron doing bongs.
Aaron doing his stuff. It's good. And I think now because extortion is the one that's most on the internet, or has the most stuff available. I think because it's so abrasive, people are like, we're not going to bother with it. So I'll just tell people that's what I do and
put it on for 20 seconds, get 3 songs. You're like, oh no,
that's enough for me. But so the chain got anything else on the cards at the minute, or just the shows?
Yeah. We've got Concrete Jungle next year.
Oh yeah, sick.
Yeah. We got asked to play that last year as well, but just we're recording. This year. But that'll be fun.
It's fucking awesome.
Those homies again. Big lineup.
Yeah, crazy. Bunch of American bands this year.
Yeah, Fury, Criminal Instinct.
Yeah, just keeps getting better,
bigger and bigger, and then like I think they just announced 2 more bands as well, and they're like, "Oh, we're not done yet." Like, what do you mean you're not done yet? Well, literally, like
you already got me there.
Yeah,
I'm like, maybe I might have to take the trek over.
Yeah, great excuse.
Yeah,
fantastic excuse because I think Forewarned are playing.
Yeah,
Half Man are playing. There's some Aussies up there.
What's Are you going to do a family holiday or what? You just going to go for the show?
I think I'll just go for the show this time. As much as I've enjoyed this holiday,
Don't need to take the kids abroad just yet.
Ads I didn't bring my wallet with me, but I was thinking of that as well. My kids just like to eat. Yeah.
Why? Why do they need so much food?
My wife is like, she's a foodie.
Yeah,
they call them, but she loves good food, like trying all this stuff, and it's kind of seeped into our kids. Now they're like,
you got kids with high,
like what do you want for breakfast?
High taste children.
Yeah, like just have a fucking sandwich.
You too good for Vegemite?
Yeah, I'm not allowed in our house.
I was just thinking about your compendium that you put out. What was the process of putting that together like?
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun because I don't like social media. Like I'm on it, it's necessary evil, I think.
Yeah.
This day and age. But these days there's nothing tangible. Like people don't even put out like show flyers anymore. Like,
yeah.
You remember back in the day, there'd always be the crusty guy at the end of the shows handing out the
flyers.
Doesn't exist anymore. So that's kind of my homage to that is just put it all together at the end of the year. And people can actually have something tangible, put on your bookshelf, put on your coffee table, whatever.
Yeah. It's such a cool thing for that. I think it kind of has made me think about that kind of stuff as well. Cause I was like, obviously stand up is a weird thing. It can either be like a YouTube special or something like that. And I was like, oh, well, I have a newsletter where I write stuff. And I was like, should put something together. But when I started thinking about it, I was like, oh, I could put this in. I could put that in. And it's like, but as a body of work, it was pretty sick to look at and go like, fuck, all these things put together. And I think it was kind of a nice thing to honor that work a bit as well. To have it in this physical form.
Like, well, that's what I like is just the tangibility of it. Is because otherwise, I'll put it on the Instagram post, it gets forgotten within 24 hours.
Yeah.
Whereas this, like, because I've got the copy of them all, obviously, and I just will go back and go, oh, yeah, I forgot I did that. That's cool. Oh, I've got a whole bunch of stuff I didn't use for that.
Yeah.
Dig back through the archive, see if there's anything good I can rework there. I don't know. I just wish more people would do tangible stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I think if you're a band, it's obvious. You do the release and that all makes sense. So I think if you're doing something that's slightly different, it's like trying to think of a way to have a tangible release is like a good way. And I think the compendium or the zine is a good way to do that for a lot of like other artists.
Yeah. So I always try and do like the compendium side, but I'll always like lately I've been trying to do something additional with it as well, whether it's like a keyring or a t-shirt or something like that. Stickers are cool. Just I don't know, just cool shit for the sake of doing cool shit, essentially.
I mean, that's the problem that I've always had with in my vision for doing band stuff is that people are always like, how come you don't repress that or you don't do that? And I'm like, I've already done it.
Yeah.
I want to do the new thing.
I want to do
and I want to have and like
you had your chance.
Yeah, exactly.
You blew it.
We did it a little bit and we got better at it in I Exist because we would like people would like stuff so much that more people wanted it. So we would make more of it. But like with Aglo, I've even just been like I want everything to be a new thing just because it's so fun to make the new thing. Yeah. And like I like having different shirts because that's the one thing that I mean, my favorite band with that, have so much stuff. And I think the reason I love them in that perspective is because they hardly ever reprinted things.
Yeah.
And they never did like album art on a shirt. The shirt was always a shirt.
Yeah.
And like, yes, there is album art shirts, but like that wasn't, if you saw them at shows, and I think that's because they came from hardcore as well. Yeah. Like they were like, no, the shirt is a different piece of art to the album art.
An extension of all of this.
Yeah.
Slap.
Yeah. Or it can take elements from it, but it's got to be its own thing.
I mean, that's what we did with our album as well is, I did the illustration for the front cover. It was pretty hectic. Took elements out for the merch.
Yeah.
Just ripped off agnostic front pretty much.
It looks so sick though. Was it fun drawing something like trying to kind of go on that style?
It was. My band's going to hate me for saying this as well. The only hard part was probably the feedback side of it because like with an illustration that big, there's so many different components.
Yeah.
So it was my own fault as well. I think I raced ahead.
Yeah.
I did the full illustration. Like, what do you guys reckon?
Yeah.
Like, oh, let's change this. I'm like, yeah, I should have.
Should have started
I mean, it
smaller.
was fine. It was like there was, I've learned how to work now where I can just pull things apart and do it really quick anyway. So.
Yeah.
And are you a digital guy? Yeah, with drawing. Yeah.
I can't pens, paints, all that.
Not for you.
Not the traditional guy.
What's the kit that you're using?
I use a Wacom tablet that I've had for 15 years.
Yep.
Yeah, sick.
And I've got a desktop Mac. That's it. Got Photoshop. I got my programs.
Yeah.
Work out of my parents' house.
Yeah.
It's sick.
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
That like
I've got the most bare bones setup you can imagine. I don't need anything.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I think it's like a good thing to think about sometimes, like trying to get out of your own way in terms of bare bones setup. Like oftentimes I'm like, so much in my head, and even not even making stuff, I'm like, I got to be on the computer to make a video. I'm like, no, I could just do it on my phone. Why am I so locked into being I got to be at a desktop and I got to be on the big screen, or I could just make the fucking thing and put it out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I used to. That was my like procrastinating excuse. I think for writing music was like, I don't want to have to get the fucking computer going and get GarageBand up. Like you can just play guitar, idiot, like you did for the first half of your life when you wrote songs. Like you don't need all that.
Remember a time before GarageBand?
Yeah.
Plugged into Audacity or whatever it was.
Well, my big one like was just used to, I mean, before it was a phone, I used to just have a little recorder thing and I just like put the microphone in front of the practice amp and just would like hit record and then like play the riff that I knew. Then I press stop, then write the next riff, then hit record again and just go straight into the next riff. I was like, that's how you write songs. You just build it riff by riff.
Yeah. Jake hums.
Yeah. Oh, I do that too.
Phone. One day Jared just like, not even hum, just like read out chord progressions. And he's like listening back to it. He's like, I have no idea
what am I doing?
He's too much of a genius. He full Rain Manned it.
I think
Rain Man too hard.
The best one, I think I showed Kelly at one point, was like I was driving my car and I just had the idea and I was just singing the riff but also singing the pinch harmonic. So I was like da 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 whoop ba 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 like, and you just hear like the car noise in the background. I was like, that's how the song's. That's going to be great.
That rules.
Yeah.
In fact, press it right now.
All right. Well, so Chains here, December 14.
December 14. Yep.
Flat Spot,
Last Ride
World.
Yeah. Going to be a big gig.
Going to be a huge gig.
Yeah, it should be massive.
I think Ricky from Flat Spot's coming out for it.
Oh, cool.
Big boss. Yeah, it's going to be a fun one. My dad's coming over for it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'd like to say he's coming to see us. He wants to see Speed.
He's just found a door spot to Speed.
Got to see the gang.
He bought a ticket. What do you mean you're not coming to see my band?
That's sick though.
Yeah, just a bit. Yeah, he saw our first ever show and he's seen nothing since.
Yeah,
so I know he's been getting around it lately. So
that's good.
Yeah.
My mum has only ever seen Slow Burn play of all my bands. And just this week, I haven't told you this yet, but she messaged me because we announced this live podcast that we're going to be doing earlier that week. And mum texted me and was like, I'm going to be at a board meeting in Melbourne that day. Can I come? And I was like, yeah, you can come.
All right. Well, guest announcement.
Yeah, my mum is going to be at the live podcast.
Get us some guesties.
Yeah. She'll talk. But yeah, so other than that, Concrete Jungle next year. And then
Concrete Jungle. I think we want to try and put out another couple songs.
Yeah.
Keep it going. See how it goes. But yeah, we're just playing shows.
Yeah, nice.
And there's a couple ones haven't been announced just yet, but started next year.
Sick.
Some more shows and that kind of thing. Should be fun.
Dope.
It's always fun.
Ben, what else you got coming up, mate?
I'll be in Adelaide soon, doing this new room over there, Neat Freak.
Yep. And since the beef's been squashed, it's all good.
Yeah, I think it will actually be my first time ever doing comedy in Adelaide.
Nice.
Never been over. I've been over to watch my mate's shitty old metal band, but
That's cool.
Yeah, and I think me and Bron Cuss are doing a trial there as well. So check out for that. And then I'll be in Brisbane soon as well.
Dope.
Doing a work in progress show as well and doing the gigs up there. So look out for that.
Nice.
And that's kind of it.
Yeah. All I've got is the live pod. So
and the live pod.
We'll be talking.
We've got a big raffle.
We're going to donate all the money to Olive Kids. We've got Audio Technica are giving us some shit to give away. Friends and Enemies, Patty and Ellie's shop is giving us some vouchers.
Yep.
Going to get some records to give away as well.
This pack, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
It's going to have everything in there.
You know you're getting a copy of Mental Cavity's first album, Aneurysm, because, brother.
You're getting a copy of Crush 7-inch, my old band from 2017.
You can probably just assume that you'll walk out of there with an Oblivious Maximus shirt for free when I decide after 2 beers that I don't want to take the box home. So, if you come to the Last Chance Rock and Roll Bar on Wednesday, the 10th of December, you're getting something.
Yeah, show is free, pod is free.
Pod's free.
But yeah, we'll have entry by donation to the raffle or some shit.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out. Yeah, it's a really well sort of setup.
We'll workshop it on the podcast for the next couple of weeks and you'll just have to keep listening.
That's actually why I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we needed some help with some of this.
Logistics.
And Shell Game and Aglo are going to play. So not only do you get to see me talk, you get to see me yell. So
exactly.
Great night out. Yeah, that's all I got. Actually, and if you're in Sydney and listening to this, I exist playing on the 28th of November, so come to that. Tom, thanks for coming here.
Thanks, fellas. Thanks for having me.
Thanks so much.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.